Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. Just a quick unboxing of a item here that's arrived. It's the Hakko PCB holder, basically. So let me unpack it. Amazon just dropped it off literally now. It's the Omnivice C1390C. Okay, so nothing else is in the box. Box can go. That's a different heavy little thing. I think it's about 1 kilogram of weight. I've always struggled with PCB holders and things like that, and yeah, I have a few, but not something high raised, and that's one of the reasons why I've bought this, basically. Very well packed. Okay. Wow, it weighs a ton, basically. Flipping it. That's heavy. That's heavy. You know, obviously the packaging is adding a little bit more weight to it, but in all honesty, that is heavy, and it's packed very well. Very well. What we have, let's see what this is. All Chinese. Don't make any sense. Okay, so that's all in Chinese, and that's obviously going to be some sort of a user manual. Again, half of it is in Chinese and the other half is in English. Okay, and that's your English. Ideally, I'll be working on small PCBs. So for me, I don't need a secondary unit, basically. One will be more than enough, because I have a large PCB holder anyway for large motherboards and things like that. So I'll only be using this for small devices, i.e. removing DC jack from tablet motherboards and whatever. You just need something a little bit high raised. Okay, so let me move this laptop to a side so I can have a better look at it. Yep, that's what it looks like. It's all metal, flipping heck. It weighs like a brick, basically. That is that. It looks like nice brushed kind of aluminium finish. There is solid metal apart from this bit here. There is two thingy. I was under the impression that they come apart. Yes, it does. Of course it does. Yeah. So I've seen people putting PCBs in between this, which doesn't make any sense. My understanding is that the PCB needs to sit in between this rubber washer or whatever you want to call it, basically. I'm just looking for a PCB. So for example, just this is small, very small, but that's it. And that's what it would. And you're not going to, as long as you don't over tighten it, you're not going to damage anything. In the other hand, this is like a car gear thing, basically, where you've got to sort of, let me see how you sort of remove this. All right, okay, so effectively what you do is you hold onto this and you lift and you go and then just tighten it. So that's the height you would like to work. If this is not suitable, then you go on to the next one, tighten this so that it doesn't accidentally move out of place, and then the highest is number 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, like a car gear. Now the highest, let me get a tape measure. Okay, and that is precisely 11.5 centimeter in height, basically, on the highest. And let's just sort of, and the lowest is just above 9 centimeter. Now, bearing in mind that I've got this on, so that gave, yeah, so say 9 centimeter and 11, just over 11 centimeter, basically. So time will tell. I will be utilizing this immediately with any jobs that comes in. So I will keep you posted, but I think I'm quite excited to have something like that, because all the other jig and everything I have is the low profile. Like that one's low profile. The iPhone, like there's another one here which is also low profile. So for example, when you're using the hot air station to remove a part, and you're applying the heat from the top and you're pulling down on the part for the part to come off, you can't do it with these, because one, that it won't hold, and the PCB holder is just too big. It's massive. Let me show you what I mean by that. This is massive. I mean, it's just too much of a messing around, you know, and yeah, sometimes it does the job, but remember, this is all plastic, so it's prone to heat, whereas this isn't, it's all metal. Furthermore, I don't know how long these rubber washers are going to last, or seal, or whatever you want to call it, basically. And I'm hoping that, being the price that it is, in the region of 80 quid on Amazon, and it's much more expensive on eBay, near £100. I would have thought that they're using a very high temperature silicon pads, or washers, whatever it is, basically. So only a matter of time. As soon as I put it into real world test, I will find out how good it is. So obviously, when the jobs are here, I will take my first recording on it and upload it, just so that you viewers can also see what's going on. Beside that, if you really want to know what it weighs, I'll tell you exactly what it weighs, basically. Let me get this scale. All right, and that's set to gram. Yes, and I'll put that up. Let's just wait for that to stabilize. That's 1252 gram, so it's just 1.25 kg. That's what it weighs, basically. So it's heavy thing. When you put something on there with that level of weight on that little thing, is not going to shift from the bench. Just one other thing I would like to sort of share with you, mention, basically. So I've done the height, but I haven't done the, basically. I mean by width. So the width is about, just say, 5.5 centimeter. Okay, if you can get that. All right. The width on the top is about 4. There we go. And the other part here, just underneath the this is 5, just over 5 centimeter, basically. All right, there you go. You can just over. And this is a little turnable knob what you tighten it with, basically, as I said before. Well, I mean, it still doesn't justify the cost, because the cost is quite a silly money. What I am going to do, though, is I'm not happy with the way this metal touching metal, so it'll start scuffing all the area. So what I will be doing is I'll be putting a little rubber washer. I'll be making a custom washer to this size, and stick that on, and so that it's not sort of rubbing against and damaging the housing, basically, on this. And I have got plenty here, but I've just got to find one. Yeah, if not, I'll create one, because I've got some rubber things here that I can use to create like this one of them, but maybe at a smaller scale. I'll do that when I come back from outside. Just need to nip out and do a few things. So yes, definitely I will be, because I think it's worth protecting the so I'll cut them out. I have a small, very special cutter that I can use to cut these. So yes, definitely a rubber would be very nice, possibly like a tap washer of some sort, and I should have plenty upstairs. Yes, definitely I should have something like that. So yeah, that's all. I'm going to leave this open like that, so that when I get back I don't forget to put that washer around before start damaging the metal, the brushed aluminium finish, basically. So that's that. All right, well, that's all for now. Take care, stay well, stay safe, and I'll definitely catch up with you on my next video. But before saying adios to you guys, let's just check something before. Just thought, check this. This is. Oh, shut up, you. Before saying adios to you, let me just put this back in its place for a minute. All right. Got a couple of minutes to mess about. Right. So that's that. Let's see how smart this is. This goes quite high. Whoa, that's a massive gap. That is all nearly 20 mil of gap, and this will carry on going. I don't want to take it fully out, but that's the length of the screw is quite deep, that basically. Now, this is a scrap board, so I'm not bothered. I'm absolutely not bothered if this breaks, okay? But this is a PC motherboard. Let me see if it can hold it in place. No, it won't. It won't. It won't. That's what you need to. Right? Okay. No. It's only for smaller boards, so that's fine. It'll serve my purpose basically. So a typical example, something like this would be no problem. There you go. It won't even tilt. It won't even shift. So yep, that's fine. I was just wondering if it would do it basically, but no. Right. That's all. Take care. Bye for now.